After Nairobi County was listed as a hotspot area with COVID-19 penetrating into all estates, things are not different from Mombasa County. Health Chief Administrative Secretary Mwangangi, while giving the daily briefs, says despite the efforts being put in place to combat the virus in Mombasa County, the situation might just fall apart.
The situation in Mombasa is not any better. Kwa sasa, Nyali inaongoza na kesi 11, ikifuata na Mvita na kesi 7, Kisauni 7, Changamwe 2. Na kule ndani Nyali, karibu kila kona kuna kesi ya corona. Bamburi 2, Beach Road 1, Mamba Village 1, Mogadishu 1, Mkomani Tamarind 1, Maweni Kongowea 1, Twiga Road 1 na Umoja 1.
Mombasa County Governor Hassan Joho, in collaboration with the national government, has intensified the measures not limited to the mass testing, even as the deadly coronavirus continues to be a killer monster.
Kwa hivyo huu ugonjwa umeenea kila pahali Mombasa. Ni jukumu la kila Mkenya kumshika mkono gavana wa Mombasa Ali Hassan Joho pamoja na serikali kuu kuongeza juhudi za kukabiliana na hili janga.
In a bid to contain the spread of the virus further, the government has tightened the belt by imposing heavy penalties to those violating the curfew hours. Some of the Kenyans, despite the order, have hell-bent by roaming around towns, estates and villages.
We have activated the Nyumba Kumi initiative, and further to this, we shall now utilize technology in tracking and surveillance of any members of the public who are congregating post-curfew hours. Going forward, fellow Kenyans, all those who break the curfew rules will be assumed to have been in contact with suspected cases and hence will be quarantined for a period of 14 days.
The government has also put on notice some of the unscrupulous traders hoarding for the reused masks.
We have received disturbing news that some unscrupulous persons are recycling face masks after collecting them from bins and selling them to unsuspecting Kenyans. In particular, we've noticed the recycling of the surgical masks, and we've seen different pictures in social media. And we therefore say that this is unacceptable and this is actually criminal.
On Sunday, the cases of the COVID-19 ballooned up to 270 after 8 new cases were confirmed, besides some recovering, an indication of hope to the Kenyans. 7
are Kenyans and 1 is a foreign national, and none of these cases has a history of travel. 3 emanated from our quarantine centers, and 5 were picked by our surveillance teams from various parts of the country. 4 are from Mombasa, 3 Nairobi, 1 Kajiado, and all aged between the ages of 17 and 65 years old. I'm glad to also announce that we have 7 other discharges today, taking the number of recoveries to 67. Sadly, however, we have lost 2 more, thus raising the number of total deaths to 14. So far, we have succeeded in containing the imports, and in the last few days, the very few cases are emanating from our regional quarantine centers. Therefore, fellow Kenyans, we are now worried about local transmission.
So far, more than 2.3 million people have been infected with the coronavirus, with more than 160,000 deaths reported. About 600,000 people have recovered from the disease. Reporting for Every TV, I'm Jeff Khaemba.